After his wife Meredith died, William, who works at a company named Wifelike, where they create robots to be people's wives, he creates one at the image of his late wife Meredith, visits the company's headquarters to receive gratitude from Mary Inventor, the company's CEO. As Meredith begins to feel more at home, William inquires about her emotional state. She explains to him that they appear to be at a place they've been before. The two had a wonderful evening together, but she declines his offer to spend the night since she has to get some rest before continuing their busy schedule the next day. She rummages through several drawers and comes upon Meredith's journal. William informs Meredith that his job with the Companion Recovery Unit involves providing security for individuals much like her. As of today, 15 recorded cases of companion kidnapping have come in over the last week. William says that it is a deliberate act by the Scare Group, headed by the Ringmaster, who has been reprogramming the companions to wander among the people while carrying bombs attached to their chests. William heads out to the office right after breakfast. Meredith is powering up at home. The Dreamscape operator, Ito, whom she communicates with, gives her the vision of a celebratory birthday celebration. A masked figure in the dream takes her aside and hands her a card depicting a bird. He hopes that by doing so, she will be reminded of what really happened to her. William and his rescued comrades all return to a chamber, much as at HQ. He is informed that new robots always break down and are brought to repair again. William looks at them while they give him the dirty look. It's obvious they don't like him. Meredith is just as oblivious about the guy who gave her the card idol, and she has been unable to track down any trace of their chance meeting. She uses the bird's likeness from the card to crochet a decorative pillow. Then, she hops on a bike and rides about town. She almost collides with a lady called Louise and crashes her bike. Later, when Meredith tells William about the incident, he tells her that ladies don't enjoy the companions and that she's just being jealous. In a later scene, Meredith gives William the pillow. Since he had no idea, his surprise is understandable. Meredith wakes up from her slumber with the realization that the masked guy in her dream is not William. William gives her a good shake to rouse her up and reassure her that she is in a secure place. She inquired as to the identity of the mysterious guy in the mask, but William assured her it had all been a nightmare. William tosses the cushion out with the trash as Meredith goes to sleep. William goes out to find Lisa, one of their robots, who works at the front desk. She doesn't seem happy. William gives her orders. But she reveals that she doesn't care for her master despite what he'd expect from her programmed personality. After assuring them she prefers freedom, the robot rushes away and escapes via a window. Louise has entered Meredith's home, which she discovers. She is awakened by Louise's insistence that she meet the guy in the mask. As for their history together, she says his name is Keen and that they go back a long time. Meredith tells her she is being videotaped for William's benefit and that she is not interested. Lucia glares at her as she threatens William with her words. William approached Marion for a chat and filled him in on what had transpired. William disagrees with Lisa Merriam's theory that she was reprogrammed and warns that if she committed suicide, others may follow suit, which might lead to the robots turning against their human masters. Mariam thinks this hiccup is minor and unworthy of concern. When William arrives home, he finds that Meredith has crocheted yet another cushion. They hear of Louise's visit from her. After contacting Jack, William enlists Meredith's aid in finding Keen. She drifts off to sleep and finds herself in the dream world. As soon as Keen takes the mask off, everyone can see him. He assures her that even though they have been permanently wiped from her memory, he would not stop coming to find her. Following the signal's trail, Jack eventually located King. When he and his squad finally reach the warehouse, they are attacked and exposed to nerve gas. Meredith informs him that someone knocked on the door while he was out. She doesn't recall what she did since, as William admits, her memories have been erased. Her aggressive nature, he claims, was rewired by Keen. He had a fright and had been engaged in campaigns that led to the deaths of many people. Jack agrees that another mind wipe is necessary. He plans to face Keen in the dream world. Jack warns him if they do this, they may never be able to seal the door again, but he agrees nonetheless. The dream world begins when they arrive at Jack's house. As Meredith daydreams, William confronts Keen. So that they may have a quiet conversation, he asks her to leave the room. The beating of Keen by William starts. The dreamscape transforms into a birthday celebration. And here's William promising Keen that he'll erase her memory again and again if she recalls anything important. William almost kills King, but Meredith's battery hits 10%, waking both her and William up. William promises Meredith that he would wipe her memories, but she resists. Williams placed her wife and several other associates in a room together, much like a headquarters. They're happy to see her again since they've all met previously. One of their friends called Ollie describes how they've developed memory retention and knowledge-sharing techniques. Knowledge that will aid the ringmaster in bringing Wife-like down. As a result of his assistance, they are able to break free from their programming. Meredith is attempting to recall previous experiences since she knows she has successfully completed similar tasks. Louise visits Jack's girlfriend Holly and hands her a USB disk, instructing her to deliver it to Jack. When Meredith emerges from her minesweep, she remembers nothing. When she returns home, she resumes her usual routine, but Jack is in the house. According to him, Jack says that Meredith was never his wife. He says that William killed Keem, so he only lives in Meredith memory. That's the reason they can't find him. Jack goes to arrest William, but William finishes him. Meredith then arrives shocked to witness what just happened. In a flashback, William arrested Keem and Meredith. He finished Keem. He then takes Meredith hostage. Even though she is not his wife, he made her believe so and gave her a great life, he says. She then asks him why did he murdered her if he was really in love with her. William replies that people usually murder what they love. Meredith gets mad and tells him she is not his wife, and will never be. She boosts her power level to 100% and knocks him down to the ground. She then tells him she remembers everything. Keem was going to propose to her before William finished him. She tells him he will pay for what he did. Meredith then uses the pillow and finishes William, leaving Keem's ring on it. The next day, Meredith is finally free. She gathers with other robots to start a revolution. She promises that they will never wipe their memories ever again. Meanwhile, the CEO of the Wife-like company reveals the murder of William. He says that they will chase after Meredith and bring her down. He then introduces a new robot named Brad, who has been created at William's image. Meredith isn't scared and tells him to bring it on. Thanks for watching. What did you guys think of this movie? At the rate our technology is moving, will we experience a similar situation in the real world? Would you try Wife-like and be one of their customers? Or will you join Meredith and fight against that company?